BMO Field, and it could not be a better day. The 12th all-time meeting between the Houston Dynamo and Toronto FC. Let's take a look at the lineup now for head coach Paul Mariner and Toronto FC here this afternoon, as it's Morgan Emery, Eckersley, and Henry again on the back line for Toronto FC. And up top, it's Quincy Amarikwa making his first MLS start. Bond on the bench along with Hall, Harden, Roberts, Stinson, Avila, and Wiedemann. And for Dominic Carrere, the veteran and successful coach in MLS, we take a look at his starting lineup with Jermaine Taylor not available. Warren Creavalle steps in to make just his fourth start of the season. The veteran Brian Ching making his 210th appearance in Major League Soccer, 170th start, and Corey Ash on the back line as well. And Garcia, the designated player for the Houston Dynamo, who has settled in very nicely with his 4-3-3 system, starts this out, and here comes Kanji with a touch to the 18 into the box. Eckersley over to cut him down. And the 23-year-old uses that right foot to clear it into touch, but out of danger. Nice backtracking by Richard Eckersley. Davis with the left foot stands over the ball now. Had a chance to talk to him after training yesterday. Feeling very confident and fit now in his game. This is a lovely chip in just over the bar. Milos Kosic was there all the way, but that's a pretty good look at what we're describing with Mr. Davis. Dunfield wide right, just off the touchline. Chips a nice ball in, and a little acrobatics there attempted by Amarikwa. Missed by just that much here in the 11th minute.
These teams want to play for their coaches. So important.
Moffat mishandles. Here's Amarikwa on the turnover. Moffat trying to track back. Amarikwa finds some room with a cross back in. Tally Hall read it all the way. Torsten Frings from the right corner now. In the 31st minute, no score. Houston and Toronto. Daniil Henry the target, and Tally Hall near post on a hop.
Shades of Daniil Henry in Kansas City when he came in late. He's so good at penetrating to the first post and losing Brian Ching, and that's not easy to do.
He may play a straight 45. Torsten from far side, right foot. Daniil Henry got a head on him, but it's up over the bar and wide of the intended target. Dangerous moment here. Corner kick for one of the best in the game. Brad Davis with the service in, and it's headed into the post, and there it is. First goal of the game. Kalen Carr takes off the headgear, and in the 45th minute, Houston takes a 1-0 lead. You talked about playing with fire, and that's just one too many times to give Brad Davis a chance to find somebody.
Actually, Adrian said that, you know, and I totally agree with him. They see Brad Davis, such a great service. It's not necessarily the first one that multiple heads, but the second ball. As a coach, you say, stay with your mark till you clear the ball. And somebody obviously forgot to stay with Kalen Carr, and it will cost you dearly just before the half. And it's actually Terry Dunfield that just gets away from Kalen Carr, and Terry knows, I should have stayed with that run.
Left foot, trying to head that one to far post was Ching. Torsten Frings waits on it. Reggie Lamb trying to slip one underneath, and Amarikwa making a run. Ash will stay with him step for step, so Amarikwa needs some support. Makes one move inside, then brought down. The referee says play on.
And that's probably the correct call as well. And Houston clearly, you know, thinking about it. What do we need to do to get 3 points in Canada for the first time?
Well, this would help. This man with another cross in, and Davis still in danger here is Garcia trying to turn, still has it, takes the shot, and doesn't miss by much. Is diving to his right, Milos Kosic in the 58th minute. Back post, back across, and a header that just goes wide of the near post. Just going to mention that Silva has been quiet as far as chances up until now. Here in the 72nd minute. Well, again, that's what you want from your DP. Toronto had it with Torsten Frings as well. That ball was played back by a Houston player, and Toronto called for the offside, and Torsten Frings all over the referee for this. Toronto never even touched the ball.
And so is Paul Mariner, and correctly so. That's one of the worst calls I've seen in a long time. Ball's being played back by Houston. You cannot be offsides. Both the linesman and the referee, you can overrule the linesman. Look at the ball. Clear white jersey, playing a ball back.
Tessemanon, Adrian Serio, Lee Godfrey, Thomas Rongan. We're going to strap to the booth here, keep him up. Davis, nice little ball inside. Ching is dangerous, and there's the second goal, and perhaps the nail in this one. Well, that's a combination that have worked together for years.
Just great execution, you know, just after Paul Mariner inserted some players, went to a 3-back line. Davies and Ching just exploit you, you know. Have we heard that combo before?
I think so, yeah.
And there you can see it again. What a good pass there to Davies. And then, wow, what a nice look. And then Ching, what he does so well. Thanks for coming, thanks for shopping. 2-0, game probably over.
There it is, the final whistle. Toronto FC fall to defeat. Houston Dynamo come in a very clinical win by the Dynamo at that.